Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope you are doing well and welcome back to my channel. Today we are testing out the brand new collection from Wet n Wild, which is the Peanuts collab, their Christmas Peanuts collab. So I'm very excited about this because I loved like Charlie Brown and Snoopy growing up, especially the Christmas specials. It was always something I watched during the holiday season. So let's check that out today. Before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you are not already, subscribe to my channel. If you like beauty, makeup, fashion, stuff like that, then you're in the right place. Let's just dive right in. So I got the PR box that they came out with. So let's open her up. First of all, so freaking cute. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It's so, it's so pretty. It's very festive. And it has all the Peanuts characters up top here, and it looks really, really cute. It is an affordable collection, which gotta love that. So we're gonna test it out today. So this collection has a bunch of different things. You know, we got a palette, we got an eyeliner, we got some lip products, a like cheek quad, and then there's also some stuff underneath here. And this is not quite like makeup stuff, this is more like makeup tools and accessories. We got some nail files, which are cute, a eyelash curler. This is a little sponge holder. And then you got some tweezers, you got some nail stickers, and you got some sponges. So we're gonna go through everything. I'm probably not gonna use all of these little items today, definitely not the tweezers, the nail files, or the nail stickers. Probably the eyelash curler. And I will say I did, before I started this video, you could see I have my base on. I did use the one sponge right here, which is why it's a little funky. I did use it because I wanted to let you guys know how it was. So this has been used, but everything else is going to be complete first impressions on camera. So let's just dive in, shall we? So I'll just start with the sponges since I already mentioned I did use the sponges for my base. Gotta say the base looks really good. I've never really found a sponge that like hasn't worked. I'll say the density was really good. It blended very nicely. I gotta say I think it blended very well. And it expanded, you know, obviously you use your sponges when wet, and it was a good sponge. It's a perfect sponge. You do get a little, I didn't try the little mini sponge, but this little mini sponge with the Woodstock on it would be perfect for the under eye, for your concealer. I did use the big sponge though with Snoopy on it. You could see I used it for my base, and it's a good sponge. All right, let's dive into the makeup portion of this collection. Now, I don't think this is the entire collection because this is the PR box that you could purchase. I think this isn't the whole collection because I think there were two of these little lipsticks. I think there was a Snoopy one and a Charlie one. So I don't think I have the whole thing, but I did get most of it. Let's pull some stuff out, maybe do a few swatches. So what I'm really excited for is the palette because I've only really used Wet n Wild a few times, their eyeshadow palette. I did have their SpongeBob collab that came out like 2 years ago now, a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I really liked it. And it looks kind of similar, so I'm hoping it's a similar quality because I did like the SpongeBob one. So let's open this up. So this is a 15 pan palette. Some interesting color schemes in here. It does look very Peanuts, but it is like a holiday theme, and I don't see a lot of like, at least to me, it doesn't look super holiday. Just my opinion, but I do like some of the colors. They look really pretty. That green is really standing out to me. I like the green, I like the red. You can see there's some mattes here, and there's also some really chunky glitters. I don't know if I really want to use the super chunky glitters today because I don't want them flaking into my eyes, and I try to avoid glitter on the eyes because it is not good for your eyes. So, but there's quite a bit here. So let's swatch a few just to see. I really want to swatch this. This purple looks very pretty. I'm going to start in the top corner and do this purple. This is a bit of a shimmer shade, but it's not as intense as like the glitters. Let's just swatch that. All right, pretty pigmented. Can't complain. It's a decent purple. There's a little bit of patchiness through it, but that's kind of typical for like blues and purples, kind of based on the way they're made. We'll see if I end up using it, if it's buildable or not. I'm sure it probably is. But yeah, that's a decent purple. Let's try this more sparkly green up here. Now this is a shimmer. There is a bit of glitter in it. It looks very pretty, but it's not as chunky as the other glitters. It's a very pretty. It's almost like there's a black. It actually looks more like a black with a like green reflective. It's very dark, which I'm surprised. It's not like a holiday Christmas green, but it is pretty. I do like it. I don't mind it. Let's try the red. The little red up here. These shades don't have name. Oh, they do have names. They're on the back. Sorry. I was gonna say they don't have names. They do. This red looks very pigmented. It looks like a pinky red almost. Alright, not bad. It is a matte shade. Pretty pigmented, I gotta say. That's a nice holiday red. I like it. Pretty. We'll see how it wears on the eyes. That's my big test. They can swatch nice, but they might not look nice on the eyes. We'll find out. Alright, next, I kind of want to try this really light blue. This looks so freaking pretty. I like blues like this. This is a pretty blue. Alright, it's a shimmer. It's not a glitter, but it is a shimmer. So let's swatch that. Very pretty. It's a bit light. Which is expected, but it doesn't look too patchy or anything. I think it probably seems like it'll be buildable, so you can build that up into a more intense shimmer. Let's go in. I want to test this blue out, also this darker blue here. Very pretty. I love a nice deep blue like this. Oh, that's very nice. That's very pretty. Went on pretty smooth, not patchy, I gotta say. That's a pretty one. Might be using that. I might be using that. Can't decide what color. Haven't decided what color scheme we're going with for the eyes yet today. Let's do another matte. Let's do this chocolatey, not quite chocolate, like a mid-tone brown color. This will be a good like transition shade for in the crease. Yep, it's a good like cool, it's a cool toned brown. Okay, not bad. That's a pretty decent color. Definitely like your perfect transition shade. Put it in the crease, blend it out with that color. Let's do one more. Which one should we do? Should we do this pink? Let's do this pink. That's a nice, bright, almost Barbie pink, I want to say. Let's swatch. Ooh. That's a nice swatch. That's pretty. That is very pretty. So this is kind of like a little peek at the palette. I didn't want to swatch the whole thing because, you know, it's 15 colors. So this is a little look at kind of what it looks like. I gotta say, pretty good quality. Nothing seems too patchy or streaky yet, but we'll test it on the eyes for sure to see if it is or not. All right, let's wait on that for when we do the eyes. Let's just swatch a few of the other things really quick. Let's quickly use the eyeliner pencil. I kind of want to use this on the eyes today, but I'm also extremely allergic to eyeliner, so I don't want my eyes to flare up today. We'll see. I'll decide in the moment if I want to have swollen eyeballs for the rest of the day. Alright, this does say it's an ultra black waterproof eyeliner. And I do like this type of pen. Very pointed, very easy to use. Let's just swipe it right down here. Oh yeah, very smooth, very silky, very liquidy. It seems to dry quickly though. Yep, like I'm touching it and nothing is coming off on my finger. Yeah, that dried down very quickly. So if you're an eyeliner girl and you want something to stick to your eyes, we'll see how that wears. But that just dried down very quickly, which is nice. You don't want something like that to smudge, because once it does, that's a real. All right, let's take a look at this face quad. So it looks like this face quad is mainly highlights and blush. It looks like you got 2 highlighters. Looks like these 2 shimmers right here are 2 highlighters, and then you got 2 blushes. You got a bit of a darker blush almost. If you're my skin tone, you might be able to use this as a very warm blush bronzer type. And then you got this nice, really mid-tone pink, I'd say. You got this gold highlight, and you got like this pinky champagne highlight. So let's just swatch them, shall we? Now, I'm gonna tell you the gold is probably too dark for me for a highlight, so we'll definitely be using this one. That's what it looks like on the fingers, and yes, my fingers are all stained now. Let's swipe it down here. That's pretty. You know, it's got some shine. It's not too intense, not too intense. Definitely something for deeper or more tanned skin tones for your highlight. And then there's this more pink champagne-y, and this will probably be the one I use today because it'll work better on my skin tone. That's kind of what it comes out. Yeah, more of a pink highlight. Very light. I don't know if you can even, you can kind of see it reflecting, but it does match my skin tone very, very closely. So we'll see how that looks on the face. Let's just swatch the blushes really quick. We got this nice little pink one. Comes out very, sorry, my fingers are all stained now, but it's this middle finger. And let's swatch it right here. Yeah, it's a pretty, you know, it's mid-tone pink. It's a very average blush. And let's do the darker one. Okay, yes, a very deep pink, like a terracotta, I gotta say. More of a terracotta color. It's pretty. They're not like anything too exciting, I gotta say, color-wise. They're colors that work. They tend to work on most skin tones, not all, but like I'd say majority probably. And then we just have these two little, we have a lip gloss and a lipstick. Now this lipstick I saw, and it's one of these like sparkly lips. I don't know if you could see it. It's kind of sparkly. Let's just swatch it really quick up at the top here. Ooh, very pretty. There is some shimmer in there. I don't know if you could tell. It definitely is. It's more of like a metallic shimmer lipstick. A very true red. A true holiday red with a bit of a pink undertone. Very pretty. We will be using this today. All right, and then we have this Very Merry lip gloss in a bright pink. Probably won't be using this today. I'm not a lip gloss person, just saying. But we'll swatch it right under the lipstick. Nice little pink, mostly clear, but you can see the pink reflect in there. So if you like a pink lip gloss, or maybe you want to top it off, it does have a smell. It's peppermint. It's peppermint scented. Smells nice though. I love a good peppermint scent. All right, let me wipe off my arm and then let's get into the actual makeup look. Alrighty, let's just dive on into it. So let's do the face squad first. And we're gonna use this highlight and this blush. I'm gonna take a little fan brush and just dip it in there. There's definitely a bit of fallout. It's a bit more of a chunky, it's not super chunky, but there is some chunky glitters in there. And let's just put it on the cheekbone here. Okay, yeah. It's not super intense, but there is a reflect there. I like it. It seems to blend into the skin pretty nice. I'm just doing it very gently, very lightly. It just kind of adds to the glow because this set has no, but you know, there's a bit of shine in my skin and this just kind of highlights it a little bit more, adds to it. It is kind of, when you look very closely in a mirror, it is a little bit chunky on the skin, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I prefer something that's very graded, very thin. Nothing that's too sparkly, you know what I mean? But this is, it's pretty. I do like it. It looks nice. I can't complain. But it's nothing like I'm not like incredibly wowed or anything, but it's not bad. It's very pretty. Something anyone could use. So let's try this blush now. Now I have been moving more into like creamy or like mousse, like cream or liquid blushes. I don't use a whole lot of powdered ones anymore. There's a bit of fallout. Here's what it looks like on the brush, but let's put it on. And I gotta say, it's not like overly pigmented. It did blend pretty well. Let's see if it's buildable. I want to put a little bit more blush on, just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but it is cold outside. It's the winter season. I feel like you could go a little bit more on the blush, make your face look a little like, oh yeah, I was just out in the cold weather. It's all right. Again, nothing that wows me. I usually go for a slightly darker blush, something a bit more berry toned than pure pink, but yeah, it's not bad. It's fine. It's all right. Again, nothing that's like overly wowing, but I do think this is cute for like Christmas and like the holidays. All right, let's dive into the eyeballs. I have no idea what colors I want to do. I'm kind of leaning pink. I either want to go blue or pink, and I feel like I don't do a lot of pink. Maybe I should go pinkish. Let's start by putting this like little brown here in the crease, and let me bring you in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, So now I am up close and personal, and you can see kind of some of the texture of the highlight sitting on my face. From afar, looks great. Up close, you could definitely see those glitters and that chunk resting on my face. But that's, you know, that's okay. Skin has texture, makeup has texture. We're not here to hide it. I'm not here to pretend like there's no skin texture on my face, because there is. All right, let's gently go in. I did have some concealer on my lids. Let me blend that back out a little bit to help with like a base. I didn't put like an eyeshadow primer, but I did put a concealer on it, just because that's what I typically do with my eyeshadows. So I'm gonna do this the same way I would use any eyeshadow palette to test how it works. So far that color is pretty nice. It's coming out pretty nice. All right, and I want to be light with this because I don't want to get too brown. So I'm just taking a really fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend. I'm gonna like super blend it. There is a little, you can see a little bit of patchiness right here. Ooh, I'm getting it way too into the corner of my eye. I didn't want to go that far in. Didn't really plan on going that. You can see how I went a little too far inward, but that's fine. All good. Let's just really blend that out. That blended very nicely. Very, very simple, very easy. No complaints there. That blended very nicely. It's not overly pigmented. It's not like too intense, but it's not like patchy. It's not like, oh, there's no payoff. That's the word I was looking for. There's no payoff on it. No, I say this is a decent brown. No complaints. That looks very pretty. Very good transition shade. I'm not mad at that. It looks very nice. Now to decide on what colors we're doing. I do have a red little choker on. Do I go red and pink? Should I use like the red and like the bright pinks? I'm trying to decide if those will look good together. They might. You know what? We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna take the same brush. I'm gonna take that red here. I can't always read this because I'm wondering if it's backward. Is this Fantophobia or First Prize? Don't know. But I'm gonna take this red. There is some fallout when you do use it in the pan, but I'm not gonna complain over that. Now I'm just gonna blend this a little bit more in on the lid than I did the transition shade, but I do want to blend up into the transition shade so that they blend very nicely and you get more of a seamless look. Now let's just blend. Not bad. I am going very light with it and on a fluffy brush, so it's not going to be as like intense as if you did a flat brush or anything, but I'm not mad at that. Pretty decent color. And let's just blend that, and I'm blending it onto the lid and into the inner corner. That looks very nice. I'm gonna keep going and really, I want it so blended. All right, so I blended that out and I am noticing it is fading a little bit, but that's totally fine because I don't have a base on it, and regardless, eyeshadows are going to fade, but I can't be mad at it. It looks nice. We're just gonna go for a really simple look today. Like I say in every single one of my makeup videos here on YouTube, when I'm testing out something, like a new collection or a new palette or something, I don't go crazy. Like, I'm not gonna do crazy cut creases and intense eyeliner. I do more of that stuff on my TikTok if you want to see that. You could go to my TikTok and look at that, but I'm trying to show you color, pigment, how it wears versus how intense of an eye look I can get out of it, you know? So I think we're gonna go with the bright sparkly pink now. And I'm gonna go, no, you know what? We're gonna do a halo eye today. I'm gonna take that red again that I just missed, and I'm gonna fill it in on the front really quick. All right, now that I have the red on the inside of the corners, because we're gonna do a halo eye, I'm gonna take this pretty pink right here, paint it pink, that's what it is called, on a flat brush here. Now, usually with shimmers, I do like my fingers the best, but we are gonna test it with a flat brush and see how it comes out. Because when the denser the brush you use, or like your finger, which is the densest tool you have, the more shimmer you're gonna get out of it, the more pigment you're gonna get out of it. But we're just gonna take this little flat brush, try and blend. Now it's not coming out as intense as I want it to. Let's try the finger here. There we go. It's a little bit more intense. Pretty. Okay, let's do the other eye. And then I'm going to blend this out a little bit so they match a little bit better. All right, and I'm gonna take that same fluffy brush with the red and kind of blend out the top here. I'm gonna blend that really quick. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this white. This is like a shimmery, glittery shade on my finger, and I'm gonna kind of put it on top of the pink almost to kind of just give it a bit more, reflect a little bit more wow factor. I'm gonna tap that in with my finger and let's blend that out now. See the difference? It just adds a little something something. Now it is the red is fading. I am noticing that. The red is fading very quickly, which is a little disappointing. I get it. These are they're more powdery eyeshadows. The more creamy an eyeshadow, the more it's gonna stick to your face. These are pretty powdery, which nothing wrong with a powdery eyeshadow, but it is gonna fade a little quicker, just so you're aware. All right, I am gonna take this tiny little brush with the white, and I am gonna use it as like my inner corner highlight, just to add a little bit of pop. All right, I did get there is some fallout from these shadows, and you can kind of see it. I'm gonna wipe that off with a little wipe there. Now under the eye, the lash line, I'm gonna take that red again. I'm gonna smoke it out a bit here. All right, we got the under eye smoked out. Now this didn't come with any like pencil eyeliners, so I'm gonna grab one from my own collection and I'm gonna put it in the waterline and be right back. All right, so I put some red in the waterline. Now we're gonna open this eyelash curler. There's a little Snoopy to coat on it, little keychain. Now I am gonna put on false eyelashes, but I am gonna curl my eyes. I'm gonna curl this one, and you could see now my eyelashes are very blonde, but you could see there's a very minor curl to them, very minor. I always curl my lashes when I wear mascara. I even curl them a little bit when I do eyelashes, not a ton, but I do. But we're gonna give it a go. There's a lot of tension in it, which is good. Now let's just, and I also want to see, is this gonna take off some of my makeup? Probably. But let's just, I go like 1, 2, I do a couple of pumps here. All right, let's just see. Okay, there's some lift. You could kind of see the difference. This one versus this one. Not as much of a lift as I would hope. Let's do it again. Just do a little more, just so you could see if this is an eyelash curler with. I mean, most eyelash curlers are gonna get the job done, but I definitely do have my favorites. Okay, that's not bad. I do like that. You could definitely see the difference on the side, from the side angle. I do like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go put some mascara and eyelashes on, and then we'll come back and we'll try out the lips. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. I just put some lashes on. You could tell that the colors are fading and really melting into each other. That's okay. It still looks pretty good, but like, yeah, you could see there's a little bit of fading in here, a little bit of fading going on. That's pretty normal. I'd say use a base with these for sure. For sure. If you want them to last really long, because I do think the colors are pretty, and when they go on pigmented. I would wear a base so they don't fade so quickly. So anyway, I put on some long lashes that I think really match this look. I thought would look really cute. These are the Wispy Hybrid by Kiss, in case you were wondering. So let's do the lip now. Now there is no lip pencil, so we're just gonna go in with the lipstick, and it should match, hopefully. It won't be too red compared to this. It goes on very smooth. You can feel the glitter in it though, just so you know. And it is like a gold glitter. Very pretty though. Goes on pretty smooth though. You can, like I said, you can feel the glitter a little bit, but overall very smooth and incredibly pigmented. This is a beautiful red. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. It doesn't match the eyes super well because they are more pink, but this, sorry, you could see all the texture on my face right now, but this is such a pretty color. I really like it. It's not a matte, obviously, it's more of a metallic, but it feels like a satin lip when it goes on. This lip is so pretty. I'm gonna be wearing this through the holiday season. You will catch me in this every time. This is beautiful. I decided not to use the eyeliner today. I didn't think it would, with the way I did this eye, very like a halo smoked out eye. Didn't feel like putting on eyeliner today. Also, I'm allergic to it, so I really didn't want to deal with that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll wear it anyway, but not today. I like it like this. So this is going to be the finished look today. Like I said, I didn't end up using any of these little, because this is a nail file. This is a little, this is cute though. This is a little Snoopy doghouse for the little sponge you got. These are some tweezers, which I'm going to throw in my purse because I'm always losing my tweezers. And these are cute little nail stickers. I don't have my nails done today, but these are really cute little nail stickers for anyone who is into nails and loves peanuts. So I didn't end up using those, but everything else got used today. And I gotta say, I'm not mad at this collection. It's very good. It's cute. It's fun for the holidays. If you love peanuts, then definitely get it because it's very cute. The quality is pretty good considering it's a very affordable collection, and Wet n Wild is very affordable. The quality is something I can't complain about. It's pretty good for what you're paying for. It's really good. You can make a ton of looks from it. Make something really cute, very nice. There are a ton of colors to work with. You could do a bunch of different looks. You could go gold, pink, purple, greenish, blue. There's definitely stuff you can do with this collection. So I can't be mad at it. It's really cute. I think this would make a great holiday gift if you know someone who's maybe younger, just getting into makeup, like a teen or preteen, or if you know someone who really loves peanuts, then I definitely pick this up. If you yourself really love peanuts, then I would get it. Like, I can't complain. If you're gonna get anything out of this collection, pick up the lipstick. You can buy it separately. This is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. This is just so gosh darn beautiful. And I'm going to be wearing this like throughout the holiday season. This is the perfect Christmas lip. And I can't wait to keep using it because it's so pretty. So anyway, that is my conclusion on this. I have to give overall on this collection, I would give it a thumbs up. It's good. I like it. It's cute. It's fun. No complaints on my end. So that concludes this video. This is the finished look. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Would you get this collection? Did you pick up this collection? I'd love to know your thoughts, but I thought this was really cute and I really like it. So anyway, please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It helps me continue making videos just like this. And if you like beauty, makeup, reviews, stuff like that, definitely subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day.